Guys, welcome back to my channel. I am dasylviaonu. So if this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much. Thank you, but please don't make it your last. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. To my returning subscribers, thank you. You guys are the best. So guys, I'm sorry that I'm here to do this, but I believe it should be done. Okay, so before I start making this video, first of all, I want to tell you guys that when I answered the question about being friends with Dyna Ekwueme, my intention was to, clear the air and tell you guys that it will never happen again, because I wouldn't want to answer any questions concerning her again in my life. That's the plan. That was my intention. I didn't know. Anyway, yeah, when I was making the video, I knew some people are going to, misunderstand me. But, guys, I never cared if anyone was going to misunderstand me. Because at the point I was making that video, trust me, I had it at the back of my head that making this video is actually going to help me heal. That once I drop this video, once I've cleared everybody that we can never be friends again, that it will help me tell myself that I should forget everything about Dyna. Honestly. Because I know that once I put it out there, I cannot take it back. I know so many people would have seen it, and I will keep reminding myself that I should not go back on my word, because I wouldn't want to be treated the same way she treated me ever again in my life. I have never in this life treated anyone the way Dyna treated me. I have never, and I will never treat anyone that way. Please, if you are here to watch this video, I don't mean to disrespect you, but I just want to tell you, please don't skip any part of this video. Don't. Because if you do, you will not understand everything that happened. So don't skip any part. Make sure you watch it till the end. If you don't want to watch it, you can ask someone to watch it and summarize it for you. But don't skip any part. And after watching it, guys, I am open for criticism. If you want to tell me that I'm wrong, please, by all means. I'm not going to tell you, oh, please don't tell me that or all those things. No, I will accept. If I'm supposed to ask for forgiveness, I will. That is me. I'm a very simple person. So many people are saying, oh, you were acting as if you were simple. You were acting as if you were quiet. But we never knew there was this side of you. Guys, I'm a very simple person. Very simple. I don't normally talk. I do bite words before I drop. It is very hard for you to see me talk. Even my friends, they will all tell you that I don't really talk. I listen more than I talk. So, that I'm simple does not give people the right to continue to hurt me. I am a simple person, but when you hurt me, the other side is going to come out. It is going to come out. That is just me. It is just my nature. So, I'm sorry if you are seeing this side of me and you are kind of disappointed, but this is actually me, the real me, when I'm hurt. There is another person that will come out, and that person is here because I was hurt. I dropped that Q&A questions, and it took me a month to film that video. I won't lie, because it's now open. The major reason why it took me a month to film that video is because of the questions that I got about Dyna. I'm a very transparent person. If you ask me questions, I must tell you the truth. I don't know how to hide my feelings. That is me. And please, you people should not kill me because I'm this kind of person. I don't know how to hide my feelings. In fact, hiding my feelings is killing me. If I don't express myself, I'm going to die inside. If you people want me to die because of what somebody did to me, then it's okay. But I will not die because I will still be me. Chidimma, that is my name. I am that person that once you hurt me, I will tell you. And if I tell you, I'll move on. If you want us to settle, we will settle. But I don't know how to hold things inside. I don't know how to hold grudges. Even when I'm in serious pain, I don't know how to keep quiet. Some people, their way of enduring pain is to be quiet. My own is to shout. The day I gave birth to my daughter, everybody in the hospital knew my name because I was just shouting. And that is exactly what I'm doing now. The only way for me to feel free from the burden, from the pain, is for me to just say it and be free. So it took me a month to answer that question. I had to ask my mom, can she help me with a better way for me to answer this particular question? I didn't end there. I asked my husband, of course. Then I decided to ask my sister-in-law because she's from Aguluzibo. I went on to ask my close friends. After consulting them, I decided within me that the best thing to say is that we are no longer friends and we can never be friends again. Because I wanted to end everything, so no one would go back to, asking me questions about her in the future. I just wanted to end it. Not just that, guys, I wanted to put it out there so I will be reminding myself of what I went through in the past 6 months. Guys, I've never shared this here, but because of this, let me just share it to you guys. I was bullied a lot as a child. The bullying didn't come from strangers. It actually came from cousins that were living with us that my mom brought to help. They would bully me. They would lie that I committed grave crimes. Once my mom noticed the bullying, and my mom was kind of strict. She would just believe them because they are adults. And these people kept bullying me. So, all my life, I hated anybody lying against me till tomorrow. My husband knows this. If there is anything I hate in this life, is you lying against me. I know that if somebody kills my loved one, it's going to hurt me. But I would feel the same way if you lied against me because I dealt with this a lot when I was growing up. It's still affecting me till today. Because they were meant to protect me. They would beat me, they would beat my sister, and they would lie to my mom that we committed maybe grave crimes. That's why they beat us. They continued abusing us physically. And then they would always lie about what we did. And when all these things were happening, my mom was in school. She was in university. So she was not always around. I dealt with it a lot. I kept on crying. I was missing my mom. I would cry. Then I was being bullied. And it's still affecting me. I'm not crying because of my issue with Dyna. Trust me. I'm crying because of what I went through as a child. And Dyna actually took me back to that. I will never cry because of Dyna, God forbid. I'm crying because of what I went through as a child. And it's still affecting me. But it's okay. Let's move on. I wouldn't even want to talk about this one again because I don't want to get emotional in this video. I cried because of what happened to me as a child. So guys, I'm sorry to do this. I actually filmed this video in the village, in my church compound, and I came back. I'm now in my house. If you notice from the background, this is my room. I noticed that some parts of the video are missing, and that part is actually important, very important, because I played some voice notes and you will not fully understand what happened. So I decided to come back to film it again because I'm actually editing this video. If you noticed, I've not posted any video on my channel since I actually took a break. Apart from the fact that I'm in the village, I also decided to take a break, okay? Because I want to put this out there and, you know, say my truth for you people to hear from me and then move on. It's not that it's a must that I will say it, but there are so many things being said about me on YouTube and they are just lying. The funny thing is, Dyna actually shared a video of someone lying about me. Lying about me. And since she felt it was okay for her to share it, I decided to come out and say the truth. Okay, I didn't plan for this to get to this, but so many people are now calling me ungrateful. I said, let me come here and say the truth. So you people will hear from me. I am not an ungrateful person. I would never be an ungrateful person. It doesn't just have to do with Dyna. It is just me naturally, okay? I have always shown appreciation from day one. In videos, in Instagram posts, I've always done that. So you can't just wake up and tag me ungrateful because you didn't hear the full story. In December 2021, I got the first comment about me being friends with Dyna. The person was just questioning me, are you still friends with Dyna? Are you still friends with Dyna? And I just said to myself, maybe this person is just asking these questions because they've not seen two of us together in a long while, or they've not seen any posts. I ignored the person because I had it at the back of my head that I was going to Port Harcourt to surprise Nedima for her first birthday. I just had that in my head, okay? I did not tell anyone. The only person that knew about this was my husband, because I told him, you know, once I have a goddaughter, that goddaughter is my daughter. I'm not going to see that daughter as someone else's daughter. I'm just going to see that person as my child, okay? I'll be the one, like, I'll treat that child like my child. I'm going to, you know, be there for that child forever and ever. I'm going to always try to be there on her big days, even if he's a boy, on their big days. If I get a godchild, I will try to be there on their big days. I'll try my best to make sure that they would know that they have me for life, okay? So I plan to go and surprise Nedima for her birthday. Unfortunately, we came back from the village only for me to enter my kitchen, and all my kitchen cabinets just fell from nowhere. I was asking, people said it's Hamatan, that it can cause it. So everything fell. My gas cooker was broken. My oven, electric kettle, just know all the electronics, some of my blenders and, you know, juicer, the things that we are set on under that counter, it just fell on top of them and broke so many of them. Even the cabinets, they were all broken. And when I saw that, I cried, Sha, because I'm a crybaby. And after that, I decided with my husband that we were going to fix it. But most of the electronics that got broken, we didn't touch them, guys. I was supposed to move into my house last year, this last year, 2022. So the plan was, if we move, we can always buy new ones, okay? After all, it's a new house, so let's just forget about those ones. Maybe we are going to sell them, or if they're completely damaged, we will throw them away. So when that happened, I said, okay, oh, let me just leave it there. And I told myself it will be insensitive, let me not lie, to tell my husband that I'm still going to Port Harcourt after what happened in our kitchen, knowing that it's going to cost a lot to repair those things, okay? So I forgot about my plans to go to Port Harcourt. I just called Dyna and told her my plans before and what happened to me, and that was it. But after talking to her, at some point, if I post videos, random videos that had nothing to do with friendship, people will be coming there to drop, are you still friends with Dyna? I noticed that you people have separated. I noticed it. I noticed that. And I ignored it. At some point, I even told myself that I'm going to make a video about this. I plan to title that video, am I still friends with Dyna? With question mark. That was a plan. I wrote it down just to address the comments that I was getting, okay? I was just having the plan in my head without knowing that I was already in relationship with myself. I kept questioning myself. What did these people hear that is pushing them to ask me these questions? Well, after Diana shared that video on her community from a hate channel, now I understand. Like, you ended relationship with me. You did not even tell me that we were done, but you were busy feeding other people. The ones that would, you know, talk, that would speak for you. You were busy feeding them. At a point, it did not just end in comments. I started seeing reactors make videos about it. They were tagging me. If they did not tag me, I would not even know what was happening. But I just woke up one day, I saw tags, and I just opened it. And guys, after seeing the tags, I started calling because I wanted to know what was happening. If she's getting the tags too or anything. Then I noticed that she was not picking my calls. I called Dyna for 3 good months. She did not pick my call, not even once. She ignored my calls for 3 months, 3 whole months. But you saw what she wrote in her community, that I have her number, I should call. But I called you for 3 months. You did not pick my calls. If not for anything, for the fact that I'm your child's godmother, you did not respect that. 3 whole months, she did not pick my calls. And I kept quiet. I kept trying. She did not pick. I was hoping one day she would pick. At some point, I said, okay, since she's not picking my calls, guys, as she's not picking my calls, she's replying my chats. If I chat her, she would reply me. When it was time to register for YouTube funds, I sent it to her. I don't know if she entered, but I sent it to her, even though she was not picking my calls. All these things happened in May. So in June, she posted a picture of Nedema, or a video of Nedema on her status, and I replied, Mwam, the chat is going to be there on your screen because I wouldn't want to just be talking. So I call Nedema Mwam. Mwam means my child, okay? Because I take her as my child. I've always said this, that once I become a godmother, I would be there because my godmother was always there for me. I plan to do so for my godchildren, okay? I plan to be in their lives, to be there for them on their big days. That is me. So I said, Mom, and she replied with a smiley face or blushing. And I decided that there is no need beating about the bush. Let me just ask her, what is happening? You've not been picking my call for months. And I said, good morning. How are you doing? Guys, when something hurts me, I don't type, okay? I use voice notes because I would want you to understand how I'm feeling. I sent a voice note. Let me play it for you guys. For over how many months? It should be over 3 months now. When I came to I'm not plugging her phone since March. I'm not picking my call. The man returned my call, Mayfair. Joggers, it seemed needy, occupied. As in, I don't understand. Why not tell me? I don't know. I will say sorry. Then we move on because I'm not going to do it again. That's my kind of person. Or no misunderstanding. Then I would explain myself and do a hot up one because it's what I like him treating me now. For a very long time, I've been trying to deal with this. Like, maybe they go to more on just now one when they abnormal because I don't get it. I don't understand. We need a snug pick my call. You will not pick, you will not call me back. Joga Jason need you occupied. Okay, I won't need you occupied then when I was calling you. Because even Nick had you occupied till now. For over 3 months, you have not picked, you have not replied me. When I send the parody chat, exam your number. It's open. I'm not happy, honestly. I'm not happy. And he have all the right way to treat someone. Or not someone you feel that you care about. If you truly care about me at all, you're not supposed to treat me like this. I mean, I don't know. We are not just common, maybe YouTubers. Let me forget about YouTube. Common India Blues. I'm godmother, your child. And your child will be my first goddaughter. Like, anyway, after Rachel, it should be Nedema because only one of the first goddaughter. And then when decide when I handle any child, it will be my godchild. Because I want that child to feel my presence. I want that child to have a good relationship with me. Why I reach him? Because my own godmother treats him right. And then for so many people, their godmother treats you right. That is not what I want for my godchildren.
Then you want to give not give them no, all of a sudden just cut them off from you receive my calls or you talk to me. Mezimu, I can't even have that relationship with that child. I don't know who you're Maggie. You should just tell me. My and the wrong, ma apologize. Open you need him explain something to you, then I will. Because at this point, I don't really understand anymore. I mean, can you just put yourself in my shoes? Tinego the open one in Chitigo now, how would you feel? I'm not occupied in garden and Mama your call for how long? Eh? I've been searching myself for when you made me walk. I've even complained to my husband. I've talked to my mom about it. Kamar Mongwebe said they were made it somehow. Yet to me, I've been searching myself for when you made Chibiho. No one is about to get. Here's here with the problem. Just tell me, Kamar is your home. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I decided to just send you this voice note. Because someone I'm from now go tomorrow. You're not going to pick my calls. What happened more day life wow? Is your boys well, Sha?
So guys, I'm done with this part of the video. You people are going to continue watching from the one that I filmed at the church, because I'm not going to film this again. I filmed it already and my emotions there was just real, because that was what I felt. But I want to put this out there because a lot of people called me names for not understanding the meaning of being a godmother. I actually understand the meaning of being a godmother. I had everything planned out. I even had it at the back of my head. When Nedima is ready to get married, I would even rock matching outfits with Diana, because I'm going to be there, that she's going to know that she has another mom who is her godmother. I had everything planned in my head, but I didn't end the relationship. She ended it. She didn't take my calls for 3 months. She didn't stop there. A lot is still going to happen in that part of the video. But I just want to address this here, that I know the meaning of being a godmother. I'm a true Christian. I understand everything about being a godmother. If a mom does anything to me in this life, I would never separate myself from my godchild. Unless it's just as this situation. Unless the mother of that child doesn't want me in their lives again, just like Dyna did. Which is why I still can't believe that she wrote that on her community tab, knowing fully well that you've not been taking this person's call for over 3 months, and then she chatted you for over 6 months. You did not reply. Over 6 months. And you wrote in your community tab that I have your number, so I'm supposed to call you again. After calling for over 9 months and you did not reply me, then my chat for over 6 months, you did not even act like it was a human being that dropped that message. You people are going to see everything. I'm not hiding anything. Then she wrote in her tab that I'm supposed to call or maybe set a meeting in our village. Dyna, as well. I hope you would like for people to treat you the same way you treat other people, because you've treated so many women this way. But it's okay. It's okay. Karma is for God, not for me. I hate fighting my battles because I can fight and I might not win, but I want God to fight for me. And the other women, you know very well what I'm talking about. Let God fight for them, because you broke so many people. Continue. Just continue. So guys, after she read my messages and listened to this voice note, she now said, I'm good, you. And I said, not okay at all. Then she dropped this. I'm going to place it on the screen for you to read. Please, if you want to read this to understand, just pause the video right now. Read it. Make sure you are done with reading before you continue, because if you don't pause it, you might skip some parts, okay? Just pause it and read everything. I read the message that you are seeing on the screen now. Then I realized that I'm actually having issues with Dyna because she doesn't want me to be friends with Lily Pope again. I'm saying it again because I actually deserve what is happening to me right now. I watched Dyna treat women the same way she treated me. I watched Dyna treat Nelu this way. I did not say anything. I watched her treat Nezevio this way. I did not say anything. I watched Dyna treat her childhood friend this way, and that her childhood friend's case should have been an eye-opener, because if you can have issues with someone you grew up with someone who knows you, who cared for you when you had your first child, when no one was there for you, if you can just wake up one morning and drop that person, then there is nothing you cannot do. But I didn't learn. I watched her treat that girl that way. I did not say anything. Chidera, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're going to watch this. I'm sorry. At least I was supposed to call you. I wanted to call you. You sent me your number. I called. It didn't go through and I didn't call again. I am so sorry. It's not because I'm trying to, maintain my friendship, but it's because I just have that issues of sometimes I will just forget what I'm supposed to do. I'm sorry, my dear. You don't deserve the way I ignored the whole issue. I'm sorry. So after watching her childhood friend's own, that should have warned me, but I didn't learn my lessons. My friend will always say, one day is going to be your turn. And I will say, no, it will not affect me. I'm already her daughter's godmother. You can never have issues with your daughter's godmother. Apart from that, we are actually from the same village. Not just the same town, but the same village. It will never affect me. Apart from that, guys, I don't want to go deep about how connected we are as a family in Agluzibo. I don't even want to go there. So I felt that it would never affect me. She would never treat me that way. But I was wrong. So after she dropped this message, next message that followed it was this one that you are seeing on your screen. Guys, when I read this one, the one at the top, I nearly ran mad, because that is one thing I hate in this life. Ask my husband today, what does your wife hate so much? He will tell you, you see this? She hates it. I've never flared up in front of my father-in-law, but one day that somebody tried something. In fact, one day that somebody said what I didn't do in front of my father-in-law, that was the first time I flared up in front of him, because I respect him so much. But once you go to lying against me, it will just trigger something in me, and I know it's because of what I went through as a child. I would just forget even the respect I have for anyone around there. I would change into this person that you would not recognize. Once she dropped that, unlike me, instead of flaring up, I started crying. I was crying and I decided to send this voice note because I couldn't type. Guys, it was so bad that I couldn't type. I felt like I was just typing nonsense. So I sent a voice note.
I don't even know how to type. Ever no Obina Barim, like I don't know Moye breaking my heart, and this way breaking my heart this morning. Honestly, I don't know. Because you understand my situation, and I can't believe, I swear, I can't believe ever since that you've not heard discussion about you. Maybe you're not hearing discussion about you because maybe when you get that news, you give me because I have never, I'll swear that I've never in my life discussed anything about you or any other person with Onyo Soyaboro, not just Lipo, Onyo Soyaboro. I've never discussed anything about you. Even I couldn't tell my husband because I don't want him to discuss it with Umunia or anything. Obuna mama anything about you because Nancho Kobro secret. Can you get it on and discuss about with another person? The only thing I would dismiss it. Defend that is a lie. Then I would dismiss it. I've never ENQUIRIES we discuss about you. Then about only the money I could see. In case you've forgotten, Rachel is 8. I've been trying to get pregnant. Money are not at the same situation. We share hospitals. OJ hospital, they are on our work, she would tell me. Then I'll go to that hospital. Oh, yeah, medicines. Oh, yeah, medicines, Maria. Even this one, no me go IVF. I've been making my plans. Even I work or can yeah. You need to this morning just to buy because I don't know what. Me me yon sina nwere ihe gbasara gị ebe a nọ na-ebe akwa bụ nwe ihe o mere amụma m n'ụwa n'ihe mere ọnụ si na nje na-ediscuss ihe gbasara gị like ọ bụrụ na iwe hormone esi gwa gị eziokwu I treat you as my sister enwe gị at nwanne m because I felt na ụmụ na-efe etisi arụ ọrụ ihe nwere bụ just one blood sister from same mother same father. Obugo coincidence na gini and share the same birthday date. It's not. I follow me as coincidence. I just felt need one name for real. Manu ideburi here one name to discuss on with on yours. I can't believe you wake up even though no more wagging. In fact, I can't believe nobody na mother thinking na chedema or this about you. You believe you. No for this day, Obi Kage woman. Obu nature how come na mother dey close. Oh yeah, can't woman just a woman. But you be accused of he discuss something about you with mad. Oh, one lady, a YouTuber. Afia Bagos, if baby, Obu in my channel. Iya from when my advertise channel this lady. Mona Lilipop so we me video. Mona Lilipop my this lady together. This lady Pinoka with Lily Pope, when she was pregnant, I did not disclose it to Lily Pope. It's not about you. How many people on YouTube may go my accused of keep secrets? But it's just about me. I'm in my defense. I keep telling the person now, you should know. Nobody with somebody may keep secrets. A plus for you. Is a plus for you because you're meaningful. Nobody is going to hear anything about you because you also give one. It's safe. I'm never going to discuss it with anybody. I have never discussed anything about you with anybody. With Akoko. I want to feel and need to clear this person. I will clear the person. Can the question know the truth? Then we are here discussing anything about you with me. I didn't discuss again. In my mind, I've been defending you because I wouldn't want to make DJ common sense about you. But I've never said anything because secrets. The only issue they discuss about you maybe Ngiwa and a certain YouTuber or Ngiwa and any other person. I have never discussed your family. I've never discussed anything personal to you. I've never discussed anything about your husband. Iyo is totally defending you. That is all I've done. I've been defending you. I will defend you. I don't bring up your name. I would only say anything about you but it's okay. It's okay. All this issues with Munamado. Oh, you put more water. My name is accused of it discussed again. And ever since Munagi Kusiriku that you've not heard anything again. I know Nambo is a soft person. But it's well. Open this Munagama is okay. They don't let him man. Only a man no for it's fine. Kenya, one call. But Buria no be just have it at the back of your mind that you hurt someone who genuinely loved you. I've never discussed anything about you, not even with my husband. Just have it in your mind that today you hurt someone who genuinely loved you and cared about you. Someone to defend you, to make sure that no harm comes to you. Someone you're fighting with you, you're fighting for you, no matter what. you really want that person to be, and you accuse that person of being Melubeo, because all I've ever done is to defend you, and it's okay, I'll be fine. Can I remember begging? Can I remember Mazia? I wish you well. I was thinking maybe in a moment that I'll come, but as it stands, I don't think. Yeah, it's okay. Take care of yourself. Take care of the babies. Love you. Take care. Bye.
Guys, I'm sorry that I'm crying. I didn't plan to cry. Man, listening to this again is hurting me. I sent these messages on June 6th. Till today, Dyna replying home. I'm so sorry that I'm crying. I promised myself that I won't get emotional, but listening to this, it triggered a lot of things. I was heartbroken, but Dyna wrote that I discussed her with somebody. I'm making this video inside our church compound, our village church compound. If you want, I will turn the camera so you would see it. And I'm going to tell you people now, God, you are my witness. This is a church. I have never discussed anything about Dyna with anybody. I will swear, if you want me to, she can take me to anywhere and I will swear. I have never and will never. I am just going to share what happened. I would never in this life discuss any personal issues about Dyna with anyone, even after burning the bridges. Because since 7th of June that I sent this, a heartbreaking voice note to this girl, till today, she did not reply me. She read everything. She made me a fool. Till today, she just ignored me. 6 good months. And you all are saying that I decided that I won't have anything to do with the mother. I don't know what it means to be a godmother. But the mother of that child does not want her godmother in her life. And you blame me. Dyna is now sharing videos of people talking about me, how I never had a life before YouTube. Dyna, I never had a life before YouTube. Dyna, you are so mean, but God will judge you. I had a shop. I posted it here on YouTube. The major reason why I closed that store is not just because I started YouTube, but because I was being absent in my house and I brought in a help. And that help was bullying my kids. Dyna, you know everything. That help nearly killed my babies. I never brought it to on YouTube. I came to Port Harcourt for some judge's birthday. I told my mom to come and stay in my house. I sent my help to come and stay at my mom's house so my mom can come and stay with the kids, because I was not comfortable leaving her with the kids. Only for my kids to tell my mom that they were being bullied in my house. In my house. It hurts me that somebody was bullying my kids in my house. It took me back to what I went through. I was bullied as a kid. I said it here. So, hearing that my kids were being bullied in my house, it hurts me. Because I was just trying to remember everything that was happening to me when I was going through everything that happened when I was much younger. So, when I went to Port Harcourt, they felt free to tell my mom. She threatened them that if they ever tell me what she's doing to them, that she will kill them. So they felt that, you know, she was always mentioning I and my husband. So she did not mention my mom. They felt that my mom was exempted from the person that they will tell what is happening and they will not get killed. So they told my mom everything, thinking you know, maybe that the help will not hear of it. So, when I came back from Port Harcourt, my mom sat me down and told me everything that was happening with my babies. And I cried. I called Dyna immediately. I told her, see what my kids have been going through in my house. Somebody had the guts to bully my kids in my house. The bullying was so severe that if she wants to flog these kids, she would just remove their clothes and their underwear to flog them on their bare skin. It was that serious. I told Dyna. So after everything, I told myself, you just have one daughter. You already have YouTube. You cannot let anybody hurt your child because you are running a business. Since you have YouTube and you are earning already from YouTube, why not close that store and face YouTube and be a stay-at-home mom? Stay with your child every time so nobody hurts your kid again, which is exactly what I did. I closed my store in November. This happened in September, so I closed my store in November. And I became a full-time YouTuber. I stayed with my kids. Dyna, you sent information to someone to make a video. You shared it in your community. And that person said, I had no life, but you knew me. I'm not bragging. You knew everything about me. You know where I come from. The only issue, the only reason why so many of you are dropping these comments is because I'm not that type that used to brag. You would not even notice anything about me. I would not even say anything here. Some said, I'm not building a house. How much is my husband earning? Dyna, you know my life. You know where I come from. But I don't brag. I don't even post anything here. And you had the heart to allow someone insult me. You shared it. When you know the truth, you are so mean. My God will judge you. That is what I'm saying. Apart from that, Dynamites are coming here. They felt it was right to insult me with infertility issues. I read one this morning. She said I am referring to my tied womb. Some are saying that I'm just doing this to earn money for IVF. Newsflash, I'm not even ready for IVF. Ask Lily Pope. She said it in one of our videos. I know that I will always say, hey, if I have money, I will do it. I'm not ready. I'm still young. I just turned 30. I believe it's going to happen naturally. If it doesn't at a certain age, then I will go for IVF. I would never come here to beg for money for IVF. If someone gave me money as a gift, I will accept it's a gift. But I would never come here to beg for money for IVF. I can afford it. If I think that IVF is my problem, why won't I sell my car and buy a smaller car? You said that she made me and I'm ungrateful. How am I ungrateful? I felt that something was off. I called. I did everything I'm supposed to do as a Christian. Till today, this girl did not reply me. Till today. She knows everything about me, but she would watch people lie about me. So I am sitting here in church and I want to say this. Please, if you know me and have ever discussed anything about Dyna, apart from the things that she posted on her channel, or maybe you brought a gossip to me and I counter it, please come out and say the truth. Create a video on your channel if you want to earn from it. Come out and say it. If I have ever discussed anything about this girl with you, come out and say it. I am begging you. I am, even if you are not on YouTube, drop it on my comment section. I am begging you in the name of God, because I hate it. I hate it when people lie against me. I did not share anything about Dyna with anyone, and I will never. The relationship has ended, but nobody will still find out personal things that Dyna told me. It will not happen. There is one thing I believe. Trust me, if you check properly, it is possible that that is exactly what happened. Dyna fell out with the person that was giving her gist about me. That is why she's not hearing anything about me again. Because it doesn't take her time to fall out with anyone. It doesn't take her time to fall out with anyone. So I believe she fell out with the person that was giving her, that was feeding her with lies about me. I am not here to beg for a relationship. God knows that even if anybody is begging me now to take it back, I won't. Even if my subscriber count is going to reduce to 1, my sanity is more important than the subscriber count. You say that YouTube is feeding me. How many videos have I posted? I've been here for over 2 years. I don't even post enough. That I'm consistent on YouTube is because of Lily Pop TV. She would keep calling me. It's been long you posted. Post something. Do something. Try and do something. I'm not saying that I don't need YouTube. I need YouTube because that is my only source of income. But I'm trying to tell you people that I had a life before YouTube. And even if I decide to end YouTube today, I will still have a life. A very beautiful life. I will. I will. But one thing you should know is that there is a life after YouTube. We are going somewhere. We were created by God. And He is watching. He knows the truth. He is watching. He would fight for me. So many of you mocked me with infertility because you think I hurt your faith. Women mocked me with infertility. You didn't talk to me. You talked to my God. And He will answer you. He will. Because I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't end the relationship. She ended it. I only said it because I want to remind myself of how I was hurt. So I will never forget. But it's okay. So after I sent that voice note, the whole night I couldn't sleep. You will not understand what it actually feels like for someone to lie against you. For you, it might seem common or simple, but for me, it's a very serious issue because of what I dealt with while I was growing up. So I didn't sleep. I did not blink till the next morning. On 7th of June, I started chatting her again. You guys are going to see it on your screen. I sent all the messages. Till today, Dyna did not reply. I saw a post she made on her community, which is one of the major reasons why I'm making this video. Dyna said I have her number. I should have called her. I know her address. I know our village. But since June, you did not talk to me. After I sent all these things to you, I've never seen anyone as mean as Dyna. I repeat it and I will continue to say it forever and ever. Since June, I poured out my heart, crying, sending you voice notes. It didn't touch you. Since June 7th was the last day that I sent her messages. After sending her the messages, I decided that I'm going to send a voice note because at this point, that pain, that tears turned into anger. I was now angry. I never felt that I should just leave it like that. And I sent the second voice note. Please listen to this.
I was trying to type, but honestly, you won't understand how I'm feeling. More than just continue on that type. Because yesterday, I was in shock. I was crying. Mana, since I woke up this morning, I've been angry. I'm telling you the truth. Even when I'm not going to lie. Please, anybody to discuss anything about you, or maybe know anything about you. Please, can you tell me? And I would like that person to say, now for real, no man, I'm not the only time and the last time when I'm going to discuss anything about you was Mbulu the issue in your master class. All I've ever done will be defend again. You won't want to mention names. Asi darling Jebe Adeze West serious me no say Makaye me issue with master class. Asi darling na national buri call Uchenwezi. For long I've not been talking to Uchenwezi. Kochali Uchenwezi je call Lipop wepom. When you onosi we feel about iya no andi anako. No bukwa no ya bezoku. Ngwesi na ase. That it didn't happen this way. That they keep on lying against you. we see exactly him and you want to print a flyer. No, no man will give. Why are they lying? That's not just Nagina, but I'm a master class and make a dear CIMena or Wagina dear CIMena. It could say to pull you, meaning that relationship on the transactional. Yeah, see you somehow. I had to defend you. See, who need us to women? Now, just one more niha ukuru no nesi we explain to us ndi ma no nwe go na ogonde ya print flyer and everything he make each other arrangement oruze boso nkwesi ije ma announce here mother talk what disappoint age sigi na dia se onya ase ho na how season ase against you nne gwa mu oniha no ase buru mu na mmadụ iko asịrị about you can you again what go na nje discuss with another person I'm boiling because someone name when hear anybody more about me, I do not. Because you might be seeing another person, but I know you would see. I won't be talking again. Everybody did and they keep secret, madam. Treasure of now YouTube or treasure is the treasure. They don't put and just spoil it because Nancy Castle. Go down Kobia. Because I know that I've never done it. When I wag it, or man fanati homanandra. Or man free homa. You also quiet men. That person I'm man free homa because all I've done is to defend you. Even when people waiting and feel somehow, but I do defend you. I won't defend again. Meaning, I'll call someone. I'm not the more because he ain't never defense. Anyway, I won't mind you, warrior. Then they jig a cow, and you can't keep up with the relationship. Who's so bad? I didn't like returning a hot son. I don't know. I didn't like him here. Manomaro that you did not treat me well for once. Can you be hearing about me? It's obvious no matter anything about me, you believe when they discuss again. Because open mom, you would know. The last person we keep on your I don't. But it's okay. It's okay. I've been trying to reach you. I just got me in there with you. Carry dobemo is we dobem. Inachata gezo ko bi na bon. When him man make it to deserve this. Maybe decide na call ya is okay. It's okay. Just like I said, man for so come na give relationship. Me just decide anymore that it's time to forget everything. I'm going to forget. It's fine. It's fine. Now I understand the NNN because early this year or maybe around February, beyond I went to comment, Kika come there, you understand? Maybe it's coming from, I don't even know where it's coming from. But it's okay. It's okay. So what do you I'm just going to be on my own. And the Kangwa Gezoku. And one thing we can tell me when no one, my husband will tell you, me joy. Oh, my dear Bodomi, Ikuru, Bezali, Yemeho. Oh, Mother Wagia, or Mandironia Hanama, because I didn't do it. I did not, for once. Omandina that person, Nama. Obiabuana, Onyamunya, and we discussion, maybe if you tell myself, Ungajo Kusigin, when he meant, Obu no desire brag, Chidi Mama. Oh, YouTube can love natural content because I don't even know where this is coming from. Mania Madebebu. I did not discuss anything about you with anybody. I have never. All I've done is to defend you. So I'm not going to use my defense as Munya discussed here Wasagi. It's okay. But I did not do it intentionally. All I wanted to do was to clear your name. Can be occasion no one has in there and I say everybody more about you. Because all you know everybody has a beg. I was not trying to harm you in any way. In my head, I was doing the best thing for my friend. But it's okay. It's okay. Each other come on and is okay. I want I say cross up at anywhere. If you greet me, I'll greet you. If you don't, it's okay. No problems. Take care.
So guys, this was the last message and she did not reply me till today. That is why I went mad when I saw her post on community tab saying that I have her number. I should have sent her messages. But the ones I sent in June, you ignored me. You are still expecting me to send you messages. And I did not even say anything to start this fight. All I said is we are no longer friends and we can never be friends again. Guys, growing up, my mom would never allow you to inherit her enemies. I'm serious, that is my mom. So, this is how we grew up. Then I met Diana. Along the line, she had issues with Nelo. I kind of forgot what my mom taught me. I started withdrawing myself from them. I regret that till tomorrow. I stopped dropping comments in their videos. I unfollowed them on Instagram. I was just withdrawing. At a point, as the issues were just growing, I decided to also withdraw from NJ, banter with NJ. I didn't just like NJ. I love NJ. I felt that my withdrawal from NJ hurts me more than anything because I know we would have been good friends. I know. She's a very simple person. I just love her. Okay? So, I started withdrawing from all of them because of the issues Nelo had with Diana. So, I inherited 3 enemies. When the reconciliation happened, I was ashamed. I couldn't comment in their channels because I was questioning myself. Why did you inherit enemies? You are now ashamed to comment because you were trying to be with your friend. You had no issues with these people, but you decided to withdraw because they had issues with your friend. Now they have reconciled. Where are you standing? I was trying to be who I am not. But now I know better. And I got to know better because she had issues with Nezerville. But you guys, Diana would have cut ties with me if she knew I was still close to Nezerville. I mean, Onitsha, Neze is in Port Harcourt, so there is no way we would be hanging out, so she wouldn't notice that we were still friends. But then she noticed that I'm still friends with Lily Pope. She now started having issues with it. So after everything that happened, after the reconciliation, I asked myself, you inherited 3 enemies. Maybe at the end of the year, we would inherit like 10. Because she wants me to inherit her enemies, and that is not me. That is not me. I was not raised like that, and that would never be me. I would also raise my kids the way my mom raised me. You don't inherit people's enemies. When they reconcile, you will be the fool. Because that person did nothing wrong to you. My issue with Diana is that I did not stop being friends with Lily Pope. That is the only issue. That is the only thing I did to this lady. I would never tell my daughter, my child, to inherit my enemies. Then how do you expect me to cut ties with my friend because Diana, who is another friend, wants me to? It's not possible. If insisting that I would not inherit Diana's enemy is the reason why she doesn't want to have anything to do with me, she doesn't want me to see my goddaughter anymore, then it's okay. But nobody should blame me for being me. If you want to inherit her enemies, please do. But don't force me to do the same. Diana brought me to YouTube. She made me who I am. She did this, she did that. Should I now die? Do you want me to die? If I did something wrong, I would understand. But all I did was that I rejected to inherit her enemies. Tell me if I did anything wrong. Why should I inherit her enemies when I don't even inherit my mother's enemies? When I don't inherit my husband's enemies, why should I inherit hers? Diana, please come out. You said that I was discussing your issues with other people. Please come out with the evidence. Share it. I want everybody to see what I discussed. You said that you are silent and everybody is taking you for a fool. Diana, you are silent because you are always guilty. I'm saying it. Everybody that you fell out with, they would call you for months. You would not even talk to them. You would not reply them. You would not even tell them what they did wrong to you. Who behaves like that? Will you take it if they do it to you? Will you be happy if your kids are being treated the way you are treating other women? You will bring them to YouTube. Then you will force them to enter in a box and behave exactly the way you want them to behave. Then they will say, no, we are adults. We are actually supposed to be free. Then you will just cut them off. And everybody will be saying that they are cutting you off. Nobody cuts Dyna off. I'm saying it. I know the truth. Nobody. Nobody has ever cut that girl off. She's the one cutting everybody off. Once she can't get you to behave the way she wants you to behave because she helped you. I have never been ungrateful. Once I attend any goal on YouTube, I will still call her and thank her. Common YouTube events that I went to, I still tag her in my post to make sure that she sees it because she started it in the first place. Do you people expect me to die? So I should be inheriting enemies? Maybe I would make like 5 enemies and she would make 10. I would inherit them, then I will have 15. She doesn't care about me. She doesn't know if I had issues with anyone, but I would inherit hers. Then I will have 15. And one day, I'm going to die. Then I will go and meet my maker. He would ask me, okay, what happened between you and this person? Shame will not allow me to say, God, that person did not do anything to me. It's just because they had issues with my friend. How will I even face God and say that? Before I take any step, I would ask myself questions. Will it please God? Will it please God to have issues with someone that did nothing to you? Just because somebody hates her? Am I even supposed to hate anybody in this life? Why should I hate anyone? Then why should I inherit somebody's enemy? Ask yourself these questions and tell me if I'm wrong. Let me just say this to you people. I'm not capable of hating anyone. I don't even want to hate anybody. So it will be hard for me to inherit enemies. And if refusing to inherit Dyna's enemies is the reason why she doesn't want me in her life anymore, then so be it. So be it. It's okay. But I still maintain that I did not say anything about Dyna to anyone. If she has proof, please post it. I'm here. I want to see it myself. I want to be sure that I did it, and I will genuinely apologize for doing that. Then I want to talk to Adeze. You know, my last voice note, I actually said a lot about her. I'm sorry because Dyna told me everything that happened, and in my defense, I was just trying to, you know, say the truth because she made me understand that she was saying the truth. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I hurt anyone in my voice notes. I say, darling, I'm so sorry. But I just had to say the truth. I thought I was, you know, talking to my friend or a sister. Oh, I'm sorry. I just had to bring you guys into this. Uchenwezi, I'm deeply sorry. Lily Pope, I'm sorry. Guys, some of you are saying that Uchenwezi and Lily Pope asked me to do this. Uchenwezi is one person that runs from fights. Even till this early morning, around 11 a.m. or 11 midnight or 12 midnight, she called me because that was when she could get through to me. I'm in the village, okay? There is no network. And she was like, Mama, you shouldn't have said it. She's still talking to me till tomorrow that I shouldn't have. And I will still maintain that I made this video because I don't want to forget how I was treated. I don't want to forget it. My intention was just to put it out there to make sure that I don't go back, because if I don't, I would go back and she would repeat it. I don't want to be treated that way again. So that is it. Then I want to say this about Lily Pope. Guys, Lily Pope cannot tell me what to do. My husband cannot tell me what to do. For those of you saying that I went for dedication and they told me what to do, they actually begged me not to say this. They begged me. They said I should ignore the question. I insisted on saying this because it's going to help me. Because ever since I said that we are no longer friends and we can never be friends again, it felt as if they lifted a heavy burden from my chest. And after I posted that video, I blocked her. I unfollowed her. I unfriended her on Facebook because, guys, I don't want to be placed in this situation again. I still had it in my mind that we can, grow past it or work it out. But she went ahead to ignore me for complete 6 months. And she doesn't have any intention of talking to me ever again. I made that video. Now she felt she should come out and say, I have her number. How will I call you when you've ignored me for over 6 months? You don't even have it in your head that you are going to talk to me ever again. I know some of you will still find another angle to insult me. It's okay. It's okay. But I've said my truth and I have peace. That is what I want. That is the only thing I want. I have peace. I'm free. I'm now free. Please, nobody should insult Lily Pope again. I'm not saying this because we are friends now. No. I'm saying this because I'm saying the truth. She cannot tell me what to do. My husband cannot tell me what to do. My mom cannot. So nobody can tell me what to do. She did not tell me to do this. I was supposed to visit Port Harcourt around July or August. But Lily Pope begged me not to go. Because if I go there and I don't visit Dyna, people would notice that we are having issues. And I didn't go to Port Harcourt. Because she doesn't want anybody to notice. When I insisted that I would go, that I cannot avoid what I wanted to do in Port Harcourt because of Dyna, Lily Pope begged me that if I get there, that I should go to her house. I should buy things for the kids, go there. That if she doesn't open the door, then I would know that I've done everything I'm supposed to do. And I asked her one question. What if she pours hot water on me? That I don't go to people's house uninvited. If you did not invite me, I will not come. If I did not inform you that I'm coming, I will not come. So I didn't go to Port Harcourt again. She tried so much to avoid anybody noticing that I had issues with Dyna. In her defense, once you are the smaller person on YouTube and you have issues with a bigger person, they are going to destroy your channel. That is her defense. But for me, I don't care if you people want to destroy it. My sanity is more important. I have people that love me. Let me be here. Let me be alive for them. This thing was hurting me more than anything. And after I posted that Q&A, I'm telling you the truth. It was as if they lifted a stone from my chest. I became free. I know for some of you, you would say, oh, internet is not a place to treat this. Internet is not a place to wash your dirty linens, to treat your issues. It's okay. That's for you. When I gave birth to my daughter, everybody heard my voice. I was just shouting because for me, the best way to relieve myself of any pain is to shout. Let me just shout. Allow me to shout. Once I shout, I'll be free. And that is exactly what I did. I'm free now. And it's okay. Okay? I'm free. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. I'm free. I'm free. Okay? If you want to drag me, it's okay. But at least I've said my truth. Insult me, do everything, but ask yourself, will God be happy with what I'm doing? Okay? That's just what I want to say. So guys, I'm going to end it here. And I'll see you in my next one.